Look around you. Really look. What do you see? You don't see people. You see ghosts. You see biological machines, their heads bowed in submission, their eyes glazed over, tethered to a glowing rectangle that dictates their every emotion. We grew up fearing a zombie apocalypse. We thought it would be a virus. We thought it would be ugly. We were wrong. The apocalypse is here, but it is silent. It is comfortable, and it is backlit by high-definition pixels. You think you are free. You think you chose to click on this video. You think your thoughts are your own. But you are wrong. Your attention has been engineered, bought, sold, and weaponized against you. There is a war going on, a war for your mind, and right now, you are losing. This is not a video about phone addiction. This is a documentary about the systematic dismantling of human free will. Welcome to the Silent Lobotomy. To understand how we got here, we must go back to the behavioral psychology labs of the 20th century. We must look at two men, Ivan Pavlov and B.F. Skinner. Pavlov showed us that you can train a dog to salivate at the sound of a bell. Skinner showed us that you can train a rat to press a lever until it dies, if you manipulate the reward. Combine these two discoveries, and you have the modern smartphone. The notification sound, that ding or that vibration in your pocket, is the Pavlovian bell. It triggers a physical spike of cortisol in your blood. It creates a state of fight or flight anxiety. You are biologically compelled to check it. You are not choosing to look. You are obeying a command. But Skinner's contribution was even more sinister. He discovered the variable reward schedule. If a rat presses a lever and gets food every time, it gets bored. But if the reward is random, sometimes food, sometimes nothing, the rat becomes obsessed. It becomes a slave to the lever. This is the engine of every slot machine in Las Vegas, and it is the exact same code running the device in your hand. When you pull down to refresh your feed, you are pulling the lever of a slot machine. Will it be a funny video? A disturbing news story? A text from a lover? Or nothing? You don't know. And that uncertainty releases a chemical more powerful than heroin. Silicon Valley didn't invent this by accident. They digitized it on purpose. They hired the best neuroscientists in the world not to help you learn or to connect you with friends, but to turn you into that rat, pressing the lever, hour after hour, selling your life for a hit of digital sugar. Why are they doing this? The answer is the oldest motive in history: resource extraction. But the resource has changed. In the old economy, companies sold products. You bought a car, you bought bread, you bought land. Today, the platforms are free. Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, they don't charge you $1 because you are not the customer. You are the product. Your attention is the most valuable resource on earth. More valuable than oil. More valuable than gold. Every second you spend staring at a screen is a second of your life harvested, packaged, and auctioned off to advertisers in real time. They are not just stealing your time. They are stealing your potential. They are stealing the book you never wrote, the business you never started, the body you never built. They are mining your psyche for profit, leaving you hollow, anxious, and desperate for the next scroll. But the cost is not just economic. It is psychological. We are witnessing the death of the human attention span. Scientists tell us that the average human attention span has dropped below that of a goldfish. But it is worse than that. We have lost the ability to tolerate the mundane. We have lost the ability to be bored. And this is a tragedy, because boredom is not a defect. Boredom is an evolutionary filter. Boredom is the soil where creativity grows. When a human being is bored, the brain searches for stimulation. Historically, this led to invention, to art, to exploration. Today, the moment you feel a nanosecond of boredom, you reach for the digital pacifier. You kill the boredom instantly with cheap entertainment. By killing boredom, you have killed genius. You have traded the stars for a flashlight. This constant hyperstimulation leads to a phenomenon I call the dopamine burnout. Dopamine is the molecule of motivation. It is designed by evolution to make you pursue hard things, to hunt, to build, to reproduce. It is the fuel of ambition. But when you can get a flood of dopamine by simply moving your thumb 1 inch, the brain adapts. It downregulates your receptors. Why work for 6 months to get a promotion when a viral video gives you the same feeling in 6 seconds? Why approach a woman in real life and face the terror of rejection when pornography offers a perfect illusion with zero risk? The modern world has hacked your reward system. It has short-circuited your ambition. You are not lazy. You are chemically castrated. Your brain has been trained to despise effort and crave instant gratification. And a man who cannot endure pain, who cannot delay gratification, is a man who cannot achieve anything of value. But it gets darker. Let's talk about the outrage machine. The algorithms have learned a terrifying truth about human nature. Anger keeps you on the screen longer than joy. If the algorithm shows you something you agree with, you nod and scroll past. But if it shows you something that makes you angry, something that threatens your identity, your politics, or your values, you stop. You comment. You fight. You share. Engagement is the currency, and outrage is the most efficient fuel. So the system is designed to radicalize you. It is designed to show you the worst version of the other side. It keeps you in a constant state of low-level panic and tribal warfare. It destroys nuance. It destroys empathy. This brings us to the erosion of social connection. We are the most connected generation in history, yet we are the loneliest. We have traded conversation for connection. We have traded eye contact for emojis. Look at a group of friends at a dinner table. They are physically present, but spiritually absent. They are all in their own private digital wormholes. We are forgetting how to read facial expressions. We are forgetting how to sit in silence with another person. We are developing a form of social autism induced by screens. We are becoming more comfortable with interfaces than with faces. And consider the physical toll. The silent lobotomy is changing your biology. MRI scans show that heavy social media users have reduced gray matter in their prefrontal cortex. That is the part of the brain responsible for decision-making, impulse control, and focus. Basically, the part that makes you human. We are literally shrinking our brains. We are inducing a state of physiological ADHD in an entire generation. Furthermore, we are destroying our recovery. The blue light emitted by these screens mimics the midday sun. When you stare at your phone at 11 p.m., you are telling your pineal gland that it is noon. You suppress melatonin. You destroy the quality of your deep sleep. So you wake up unrefreshed, brain-fogged, and anxious. And what is the first thing you do? You reach for the phone. The cycle resets. You are a battery that never fully recharges. And let's talk about the death of masculinity in the digital age. The modern digital landscape is a direct assault on the masculine spirit. Masculinity is built on action, on conquering the physical world, on imposing your will upon reality. The digital world is passive. It is built on consumption. It is built on watching. When you spend 6 hours a day watching other men live, watching other men build, watching other men fight, watching other men succeed, you are training yourself to be a spectator in your own life. You are becoming an NPC, a non-playable character in a game designed by someone else. You are watching the movie of life instead of starring in it. The system wants you this way. A sedated, distracted, low-testosterone consumer is easy to govern. A man who can sit in a room alone with his own thoughts and focus on a single task for 4 hours. That man is dangerous. That man is powerful. That man is free. So, is there a way out? Or are we doomed to be livestock in this digital farm? The escape is possible, but it is painful. It requires a radical act of rebellion. It is called the Great Detachment. You must declare war on the algorithms. You must reclaim your dopamine receptors. This is not about digital detox for a weekend. This is about a lifestyle change. This means silence. This means boredom. This means pain. Delete the apps that do not serve you. Grayscale your screen to remove the slot machine colors. Leave the phone in another room when you sleep. For the first week, you will feel withdrawal. You will feel anxious. You will feel the phantom vibration syndrome. You will feel like that rat frantically pressing the lever that no longer works. That burning is your brain healing. That boredom is your soul waking up. When you remove the digital noise, you will finally hear the voice you have been drowning out for years. Your own voice. You will realize how much time you actually have. You will realize that you are not tired. You were just hypnotized. You have to understand that the system is betting against you. They are betting that you are too weak to put it down. They have billions of dollars and the smartest AI in history working to keep you scrolling. They are betting that you will choose the comfortable prison over the difficult freedom. Prove them wrong. When you reclaim your attention, you reclaim your destiny. The system wants you weak, distracted, and addicted. The greatest act of defiance in the modern world is to look up from the screen and engage with the real world. To create, to connect, to be present. Disconnect to reconnect. Wake up from the matrix. The war has begun. Which side are you on?